This is a First Warn Tri-Cities Severe Weather Alert. Here is Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle.
Live on the air, we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued, so we are going to come on the air. We also have some flash flood warnings, give you the latest update. On First Warn Tri-Cities Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle. Let's give you the lasted update. Let's start here in Southwest Virginia. Let's start with Tazewell County while we get some viewers here. This storm pushing toward the Tazewell area could have some large hail and some damaging winds. This storm has some broad rotation. We'll watch it closely. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for Tazewell County. That one goes until 3:30. Our other severe thunderstorm warning will go until 3:30 as well. This is for more population here. This is for parts of Greene County, Hawkins County, southern Sullivan County, and western and northwestern here Washington County in Tennessee. This does not include Johnson City. It does include the Gray area, the Jonesboro, the Telford area, and this storm. The severe thunderstorm warning is just north of the Limestone area right now. This storm here near Baileyton could have some 60-mile-an-hour winds with it. These shades of oranges and yellows is the very strong winds pushing up the I-81 corridor. Will push toward Geraldstown here over the next little bit. Again, so some strong winds right here in this part of the storm here near just to the northeast of Baileyton along I-81 pushing toward Geraldstown. Push into southern Sullivan County, parts of northwest Washington County, far southern Hawkins County in this warning as well. This is a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30 this afternoon for, again, parts of Greene, Hawkins, Sullivan, and Washington. Got another storm here that we're watching closely. This one is going to push into northwest Sullivan County. It's in northeast Hawkins County. It's pushing into southern Scott, northeast Sullivan County, or northwest Sullivan County, including the Kingsport area, Kingsport Speedway area. This storm has some frequent lightning, some gusty winds up to 40 to 50 miles an hour, along with some very heavy rainfall as this storm pushes off to the north and to the east. Again, we'll go back up here to Tazewell County where we have that large hail and that damaging winds that's pushing through the county. Will push toward the city of Tazewell. Again, there is some rotation. We're going to watch that storm like a hawk. And now, again, some strong winds along the 81 corridor here, right along I-81, and this is kind of getting a little more widespread. Those oranges there, that's the strongest of winds within this storm, pushing toward Liberty Hill, Geraldstown, Milberton, Gabtown, Oak Hill, Bowmantown, Horse Creek in southern Sullivan County, Dykes Mill, Meadowbrook, Sulphur Springs, all right? This is damaging straight line winds pushing out from the thunderstorm here. I'll take you to our high-res reflectivity, the rain mode here, where you can see this is the severe storm near Baileyton, again pushing to the northeast with more storms off to the north. And this whole kind of messy line of storms is going to make its way northeast through Johnson City, through Kingsport, through Bristol over the next hour and a half or so. And we have the cells ahead of the line, which have produced flash flooding in western North Carolina. A considerable flash flood warning for Watauga County, including Boone and Appalachian State. That goes until 8:30. A brand new flash flood warning for Ashe County into parts of Allegheny County, which is just outside of our coverage area, until 9 o'clock tonight. And again, I do want to check to see if we have a new velocity scan here on this Tazewell County cell because of the rotation. And again, yes, there is rotation, so we'll watch it closely. Again, back down here to the storm in the metro area. That's where we're watching the strong winds here along Interstate 81 at this time here. And this is going to push through the Geraldstown area. Very torrential rainfall with this. This storm is only moving at 30 miles an hour, so you could get a quick inch of rain out of this, or maybe two. This flash flood warning in Watauga County is for 2 to 4 inches of rain in 1 hour. And while we've not had a lot of rain recently, we are in somewhat of a drought. 2 to 4 inches in an hour. That water has to have somewhere to go, and falling that fast, it does not. Let's see, and the same thing here, 2 to 4 inches of rain in 1 hour for Ashe and Allegheny County. And some of these thunderstorms are producing very similar rain rates in parts of Greene County, into Hawkins County, into parts of Scott County, pushing into Washington and Sullivan counties here as well. So we're going to watch these storms closely again. Again, this one up in Tazewell County. That is severe. We don't want to forget our friends in Southwest Virginia. Talking about Southwest Virginia, we do have a excuse me, let me get some water here. A severe thunderstorm watch until 7 p.m. That's for southeastern parts of Kentucky and parts of southwest Virginia, most of southwest Virginia, with the exception of Grayson County, until 7 o'clock. While there is no watch for northeast Tennessee, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of Greene County and Hawkins County, along with Washington and Sullivan counties. So that is why we are here on the air watching this again. Damaging winds pushing through Geraldstown right now, heading toward Gaptown here. Let's zoom in. Let's get the interstate on here. Right here is Fall Branch, Gaptown, Mitchell Springs, Hartmantown, Oak Hill. Right back here is that damaging wind threat here for the area. So again, some damaging straight line wind gusts. They're over 60 miles an hour. And let's look at this storm down here near Irwin. We got a little storm down here near Irwin. I saw something on velocity I'd like to look at. Some broad rotation within that storm in far eastern Unicoi County near the North Carolina border. We're going to watch that closely. Let's look for a new velocity scan for Tazewell County. There's still some broad rotation within this storm in Tazewell County. Definitely seeing some gusty winds and some hail within that storm here, east of Bandy, pushing toward Tazewell. Let's go back down here to the south, and I want to note here we got a report 2 miles northeast of Jefferson in Ashe County, North Carolina, of some flash flooding and some road closures in Ashe County. Again, most of our flooding right now occurring in western North Carolina. If you have any reports in western North Carolina of flooding, let us know. Send us those pictures. Also, if you have any reports of wind damage with this line of storms pushing through the Tri-Cities, make sure you let us know of that as well. We'd like to see pictures as long as it is safe to take those pictures and send those pictures to us. So again, we're going to continue to watch this storm. We're going to zoom in. Again, this is the damaging winds pushing through the Geraldstown area right now, and again, it will push into the downtown or the downtown Jonesboro area over the next little bit. If you're in downtown Jonesboro for Jonesboro days, we want you to seek shelter. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for the Jonesboro area. So King Street has some street flooding in Boone, North Carolina. Let me see here if I can pull up our King Street camera. We do have a camera on King Street in Boone, which we're going to take you to, and you can see some ponding of water on the roadways. The 911 call center in Watauga County is reporting some street flooding in some parts of King Street that runs through downtown Boone. So we just want to let you know of that. It is 3 o'clock, or 2:59. We're approaching the top of the 3 o'clock hour. I'm First Warn Tri-Cities Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle for First Warn Tri-Cities. We're also on V106 Tri-Cities, our online radio partners, as we are tracking a severe thunderstorm warning. A couple of those, one for Tazewell County until 3:30, the other one for parts of Sullivan, Washington, Greene, and Hawkins counties, that until 3:30 as well. And there's a flash flooding that's occurring in western North Carolina as we speak. So again, let's go to our high-res velocity imagery, and we're seeing again those gusty winds, potentially up to 60 miles an hour, pushing through Liberty Hill, Geraldstown, about to cross the border between Greene County and into parts of western Washington County. Again, because of the lightning, the heavy rain, the gusty winds, you're going to want to be in shelter if you were in Jonesboro for Jonesboro days and you are watching us or listening to us. You want to go ahead and seek shelter. You are under a severe thunderstorm warning. This strong thunderstorm here, not severe, is making its way toward the Kingsport and the Gate City area. It's got some lightning, some heavy rain, and maybe some gusty winds up to 40 to 50 miles an hour. That's heading toward Kingsport and Kingsport Speedway. And then Tazewell County in southwest Virginia. Watching this little cell for some hail and damaging winds. The rotation in that storm has weakened. That's good news. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect there until 3:30. And again, this storm is going to push off to the north and east. And I do want to track this storm where it's heading over the next a little bit with time. It's moving east at 30 miles an hour. So let me take radar full and put a storm track there on where the strongest of winds are going to be in this storm. And it's moving at 30 miles an hour. I'm doing a fairly long storm track on this. We're hoping that the strongest part of the storm will stay away from Jonesboro, but no matter what, some heavy rain and lightning will move into Jonesboro the next little bit. Geraldstown at 3:04, Halls Crossroad 3:13, Hartmantown 3:18, Gray at 3:30, Colonial Heights 3:31, Boone 3:32. That would be here in Tennessee. That'd be around the Boone Lake area. The Oak Grove area 3:35, Boones Creek 3:36, Piney Flats 3:48, Bluntville 3:51. We'll move into the Bristol area around 4 o'clock or so if this storm stays on its current path and continues to be severe. So again, we are going to continue to watch this storm again that is severe in parts of the let me click off that, the Greene County area, southern Hawkins County. The wind potential here is now pushing into western Washington County here with time. Over the next 5 minutes, it'll be into Washington County and is going to push into the Oak Hill, the Bowmantown, the Sulphur Springs, and Gabtown areas here. The highest of winds will probably stay just south of Sullivan County for now, but maybe some heavy rain and some small hail there here for those folks in southwest Sullivan. And again, this storm pushing toward North Tazewell right now does have some hail with it and some gusty winds. Weather Service says 60-mile-an-hour winds, quarter-size hail possible in that storm. And then back down here, switching back to the Morristown radar, we're watching those storms and parts of the Tri-Cities metro. Again, that is right now severe until 3:30. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for some 60-mile-an-hour winds, maybe some penny-size hail. So I'm going to zoom back into this storm. And yeah, we're seeing those gusty winds there, and they are right here. That is where our strongest of winds are going to be. I kind of just draw a line that's going to stay north of Jonesboro, just north of the Johnson City metro here, and then eventually to Piney Flats. That's the wind. That does not account for the lightning. We're seeing lightning as far south as 11E here within this, and that is indicative that Jonesboro, you are going to get some heavy rain, some lightning, so we do want to make sure that you are taking shelter at Jonesboro days. An update here from the National Weather Service is just coming in. They are going to continue this severe thunderstorm warning. So severe thunderstorm warning for Greene, Hawkins, Sullivan, Washington continues now until 3:30. Weather Service says at 3:03, severe thunderstorm 11 miles west of Jonesboro or 14 miles southwest of Kingsport was moving east here at 30 miles an hour. These storms have some 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts in them. It does include I-26 between mile markers 4 and 17 and I-81 between mile markers 31 and 61. So it gets close, but not quiet to the Tri-Cities Airport exit there, which is exit 63, I believe. So, all right, let's go to the velocity imagery again. Gusty winds now into Washington County from Oak Hill to Bowmantown to Sulphur Springs. And again, we like showing you this view because this is our wind speed and direction. And luckily, we are seeing no rotation. So there's no rotation. Tornado threat today really isn't there anyway. And again, we do have these strong winds right here from Oak Hill to Bowmantown. Right there. That's where those strong winds are. Those oranges, those yellows. The brighter colors indicate the stronger winds on this product, and that's what we're watching closely. And then again, if I zoom out, I do want to show you that The Tazewell County storm again. Let's go check this out. Yeah, that rotation's completely gone as it moves into the city of Tazewell. The storm is going to be collapsing here probably. It could have some hail and wind with it. But again, we are going to go back down here to the Geraldstown storm that's pushing into Washington County with those damaging winds. And again, if you are in western Washington County, west of Johnson City, if you're in this warning, you want to be in shelter indoors. You don't necessarily have to be in your tornado safe place, but you do kind of want to be staying indoors here as we watch these storms push off to the north and to the east. And again, if I head over here to our severe storm outlook, you will see that there is a level 2 out of 5 slight risk of severe thunderstorm activity over the next little bit here until 8 p.m. tonight. And that severe weather threat will be over. I think it'll be over a little bit before 8 o'clock, though. Severe thunderstorm watch for Kentucky, southeast Kentucky, southwest Virginia. That goes until 7 o'clock. And again, we are watching these storms like a hawk, and we're going to continue to watch them closely. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for parts of southwest Sullivan, western Washington, parts of eastern Hawkins, and parts of Greene County. That goes until 3:30. Flash flood warnings are in effect here. These are for Watauga County until 8:30, Ashe County until 9 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm warning is also in effect for Tazewell County here until 3:30. Again, damaging winds are the main threat with these severe thunderstorms. We're going to watch these closely. Should we get another warning or if we need to come back on, we will. But for now, we're going to go off the air. We'll come back as need be. For now, from the First Warn Tri-Cities Weather Center, I'm First Warn Tri-Cities Chief Forecaster Skylar Doyle. Thank you for making us your first warning when severe weather strikes.